fabulous 145. Welcome to another cooking video. I recently learned a new pancake recipe. So today, that's what we're gonna be making. We're gonna be making pancakes. And sorry, I don't know the sign for pancake, but maybe I'll learn that one. But I gotta get my measuring utensils. And for those of you at home that want to follow along with this recipe, I got this recipe off of a website. It's a cooking vlog. It's called One Dish Kitchen. So that's where I'm getting this recipe from. And I'm gonna need the one cup measuring cup here for the flour. All this is like right in front of me, so it's super easy. And we're gonna need 1 teaspoon for the baking powder. And we'll need half a tablespoon for the sugar. And when I mix this up, I'm just gonna do a time lapse. So just letting you guys know that ahead of time. So there will be no sound when I go to do the mixing part of this. Okay. And we'll also need the half a teaspoon. So there's that. Okay. I think we're ready. So right now I'm gonna add in the flour, and we only need a cup of that. If it'll scoop, first of all. Just scrape off the excess here. That's what I'm doing. And we're just gonna put that in the bowl, like so. And I'll stick this over on the cutting board because, I'm gonna clean that up once I cut the camera. So, Okay, baking powder. I need to go back and see. So one of these, a full teaspoon of baking powder. So there's that's in there. And our next thing is sugar. I only need half a tablespoon of that. I'm actually gonna cut the camera for this. For the salt, and I'll be adding half a teaspoon of salt in here. But the reason I'm cutting the camera is because I have to open this, and I don't know how much salt is around here, and I don't want to make a big mess by not opening it over the trash can. I'm back. So, we have our dry ingredients mixed up in here. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just add the egg. There goes that. Mix that up in there. Really good. Just gonna and I'll do another time lapse after this, but with the egg thing, I wanted to make sure it's all in there good before I put in the milk and vanilla extract. So just about a 3/4 cup of milk. Hopefully this is enough because it doesn't feel like there's much in there. And it's actually a little bit over, so we're gonna pour just a little bit of that back in there. I'm just waiting for this to settle. It's still a little bit over. And this is only my second time making this recipe, so I really want to make sure I get it right, so that I don't mess it up on camera in front of you guys. Okay, that looks about right. So that goes in there, and a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract is gonna go in there. Now for this last part, there aren't any actual measurements because their recipe was making plain pancakes, but they said that fruit and or other fillings could be added. Now I do have to melt the butter. So before I time lapse this and finish mixing it, I gotta go melt this. And I don't know how long it's gonna take, so that'll be done off camera. And when we come back, I'll be cutting raspberries. Okay, so I'm back again, and yeah, the camera's at a slightly different angle because I really wanted you guys to see the chopping of the raspberries. And yes, this knife has a little bit of butter on it, but you know what? It's all going in the same bowl, so there's gotta be that on it anyway. And they've already been washed off, so yeah, don't come for me over not washing my fruit before I cut it. I just did that off camera because I just sort of felt like washing fruit isn't all that interesting, so yeah. Just gonna do that, and hopefully this will be about 1/2 cup. I've never done this before, so we'll see if I need more raspberries or not. So yeah, at this point I think I'm gonna do a time lapse because I just realized how long this is probably gonna take. So yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, so I'm back, and yeah, we're still at this angle, so, and I overestimated how much raspberries I would need, so, but I mean, these are totally clean, so I'm just gonna eat a few. Yeah, that works. And we'll put the rest of these in here, like that, and sort of mix that around. This time I'm not going to do a time lapse because it's just simply incorporating one item into the bowl, and that is the raspberries. Now it probably doesn't look like there's that much raspberries in there, but I know from the last time I did this that 1/2 cup will suffice for any filling, because I did it with chocolate chips the last time, and I used basically a full cup, and the pancakes were falling apart. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen when you flip the pancake. So this time I'm just gonna leave it alone, after half a cup. So, and hopefully this turns out better for me. And I also really hope these are good, because this is just an experiment. And now we're gonna move over to the stove. Okay, yeah, as you can probably tell, we're over here at the stove, and this random thing up here it's a microwave. I didn't know what other angle to use that I wouldn't show it, but yeah, so here's my skillet that I'm gonna be using. Yeah, this I'm gonna be making sort of like medium-sized pancakes, so I don't need the large skillet. So, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, in case you might be following along with the same recipe at home. So the recipe actually says to use 3/4 cup of batter for each pancake. I'm using 1/4 because I like my pancakes a little bit smaller. So yeah, I'm gonna make smaller pancakes. I don't know how big they are when you use 3/4 cup of batter for each pancake, but this is what I'm using because this makes the size of pancake that I prefer. But yeah, if you want to use more and you're following along, that's up to you. Of course, as always, I'm not going to tell you how big to make your pancakes. And this you would only use if you're not using a non-stick pan. This pan is non-stick, so I actually don't need this. So I'm going to put it up because I just don't need it. So yeah, and now I'm gonna do a time lapse while I make these pancakes, and hopefully I don't forget to take a picture of the pancakes after they're done. So I just finished making my pancakes, and I have to say they smell so good, and I don't know if I'll do a time lapse of me eating them, but I will let you know on a later date if I like them or not, probably. Because, well, I haven't even eaten breakfast yet, so this is my breakfast. So I'm gonna go, first of all, I'm gonna put this away in the fridge. And yes, you can do that with pancake batter. And as long as you put it in an airtight container or something, it said. And this one seemed to work fine. So I just put the lid on it. And I'll have that for pancake batter throughout the week. So hopefully these taste as good as they smell and look. Anyway, if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you want, you can check out my links down in the description below. The first of which is for my affiliate with So Sick Clothing. There's a promo code through them that will get you 15% off site-wide. That promo code is ElGrace15. And there's also a couple of merch links. The first of which is for the Lovecraft website, which has my llama and deer t-shirts on it. And they also have a lot of really cool pottery pieces that are for sale there. And the second link is for my spring store, which has all my other merch, my 2020 commemorative t-shirts. And there's also masks and mugs, totes, all kinds of cool things. And the rest of my links are my website, my social media, and my podcast, ElGrace After Hours. And That's available on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much any podcast platform you can think of. And that's it. Thank you for watching. And above all else, stay fabulous. Bye!